Just in a new neighborhood, shining the leaves and hoping for anything good. Yeah, getting it right, it's taking some tries. You don't get a prize for giving up. Here for your vibe, it purifies something divine.
Okay, we've been doing a lot of delivery because we're not quite back in the cooking game yet for the newborn phase. If you know, you know. It's busy. So that's the best that it's getting right now. We also just got back in town, so we've got to get back on our grocery game this week, but doing a lot of delivery. Two things we've been utilizing a lot: it's Green Time and DoorDash and Uber Eats. Not proud of it, but it's the reality.
2 bad habits we need to kick.
I know.
The third habit we need to kick is the 6 weeks of absence we've been practicing.
Stop it!
You want more bacon? Come in here. Oh, you want more?
No.
Gonna fill up my water for the day. So I have been drinking like literally a gallon of water a day because I am so thirsty breastfeeding. I can't believe it. Like I drink a full 1 or 2 of these per night throughout the night, like when I'm nursing Crash, and during the day like another 2 to 3. So my water has been like, I mean, way more water than when I was even pregnant, I feel like. So I'm really trying to keep my water intake up. That was like really hard to do when I was traveling, but when I'm home, have access to like all my stuff. It's great. Also new flavor alert from Armora. If you're an Armor girly, the Valera pineapple for summer. Oh my God. These things, you know what I've realized probably the biggest difference that I've noticed from taking these Armoras is like less sugar cravings. And I feel like I got in a really bad like sugar habit kind of during my pregnancy, just because like things are off a bit, and I had to almost like wean myself off of sugar postpartum, especially being like underslept and tired and everything. I just feel like I grab for like sweet treats all the time, like that's what I want. But this helps me so much with the sugar cravings. It also is sweetened, I think, with a little stevia, so having that in my water like gives me like a little bit of a sweet hit like all the time, even though stevia is like natural. So it's just a way better option for that. Yeah, baby. Is that your book? Come here. Anyways, I'm a huge fan of the Armora flavors. If you guys have seen me talk about Armora a ton of times, but it's basically like collagen on crack. It is liquid gold, and it's a bioactive whole food. So this is not a supplement. You can technically take as much of it as you want. 3 to 4 scoops per day is like the recommended amount. So I just put it in any cold beverage. Colostrum is basically what all mammals produce like 72 hours after they give birth. It is the best thing that you can have for your immunity, for everything in your health and well-being. So I love taking this stuff. It's made from 100% grass-fed colostrum, and oh, Smokey likes it too. He's dipping it in the flavors. He's obsessed with the Armor flavors too. I love them. But Hunter also takes this. I'm gonna dip it. So I just throw it in my water, like maybe a scoop and a half per one, because I'm drinking 3 to 4 a day. I'll kind of whisk it up with like an electric whisker. It's just so good. And the pineapple is like, tastes like summer in a jar. It's like bright and tangy, and it just tastes like a tropical vacation. Just gets you like really energized, and like it's so on brand for summertime. It's just the perfect flavor that they released now. More. Here, dip it. So this stuff has been key for me during my postpartum time. I already went through my whole jar of watermelon. Isn't that good, Smokey? It almost tastes like Dole Whip. Anyways, brand new flavor. If you guys have not tried Armor, use my code to try it out. The pineapple, this is probably my favorite out of the flavored ones. There's also unflavored if you just like don't like to mess with flavors at all. But perfect time to pop it in your water over the summer. What?
This picture.
Mm-hmm.
Picture.
It's a picture. This is a video.
Video.
On your mark,
Get set, go.
Run, 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 run. Fast, 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 fast.
Fast, 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 fast.
I got him. Say, Booker, get out of my way. On your mark. Hey, look, look. I'm gonna count to 10. See how fast you can go. Ready? All the way around, and then you gotta come and hug me. Okay, ready? On your mark. Get set. Go. 1, 2, 3. Run. 4.
Go fast.
5, 6, 7,
8, 9, 10. Woo! Bravo! All right, so I figured we'd do a little catch up, postpartum catch up, see how things are going. We'll see how this goes because I have Elmo on right now for Smokey, so he's nice and quiet. We're just doing like a slow rise, and the baby's sleeping, and Hunter is working on some housework on the outside of the house because we are actually, when we move into the cabin in a few months, we are probably going to be either renting this place or selling it. So we're just trying to get it ready and like all kind of like prepared further in advance. So he's been working on that like a ton lately. Anyways, so missed you guys, and just wanted to give a little catch up update. So current status is everything is going pretty well. There's been so much going on, you know, with my dad's passing and baby being born, and we traveled out to California for his service when he was only 4 weeks. Like, I think in totality, I am super tired. I am just really tired. I'm also I'm trying to exclusively breastfeed, but I don't know if I'm technically combo feeding right now. Like, I'm supplementing with a little formula. I'm using Bobby, which is what I used with Smoke, just because it's just relieving like a little bit of pressure on me. Anyways, I'll go more into like breastfeeding journey stuff, but I am primarily breastfeeding, like nursing him, which has been so special and cool because Smoke would not latch. And I'm just really enjoying like actually nursing Crash. It's been really cool. But I also am like, as long as most of his diet is breast milk, I'm fine like supplementing a little formula. So we do some bottles here and there. I'm also pumping milk out and doing some breast milk bottles. So it just depends. Anyways, we can do more details on that later. But because I'm nursing, I nurse all through the night. He's still waking up 2 to 3 times per night. I'm just super tired because most of the feeding, if you breastfeed, that most of it is like on you. Not that like I mind that, like I love it so much, but it's just like a marathon and it is so tiring. So love it, but I'm exhausted. There's that, and also just having a newborn with a toddler is like totally different ball game. My toddler is very quiet and it's making me sus. Smoke? You trying to get the ball? Okay, there's lots more balls up here if you want to play with them, okay? The transition to 2 has been kind of crazy, as I expected. It was, when we first came home, it was very chaotic. We were like, oh my god, how do we juggle 2 kids? Because we were just so used to having one that it was like a totally new skill set to like juggle 2, which we're definitely like figuring it out more and more each week, but it definitely takes some time to adjust. So that's a little crazy. I have trouble watching them a little bit like by myself with 2, especially breastfeeding. I find really difficult because, well, I guess it would be the same with like a bottle, but like I feel like you can't get up, and like if you're nursing for 30 minutes and the toddler's like coloring on the wall, you're like, what do I do? So that's like a little bit of been a learning curve. But overall, the transition with Smoke and Crash, Smoke really likes Crash. He loves to hold him, he loves to kiss him, like general positivity towards the baby, which is really good. He does get a little jealous when I nurse Crash, and I don't know, I'm sure people have had that experience before, but it's more like jealousy out of time with me. So he'll want to come, like if I'm nursing him, he'll come and like sit next to us and like want to be there, or he'll just be more, he needs more of my time because I'm like with the baby so much because I'm feeding him all the time. So that's just a thing that we're navigating. Yeah, baby? Yeah? You gonna go down the stairs? Okay. So yeah, but I feel like he's done pretty well. I'm actually really impressed, and he's been spending so much time with Dad. Hunter has been like super dad. and pretty much on smoke duty all the time, which is, it's just a lot. If you have like a toddler, you just know. So I'm just like so grateful for him during this like transition period. He's been like incredible and so involved, so engaged. Like he has just been incredible. So yeah, but other than that, I feel like we've just still been in this like hazy sort of bubble. Like we're really only, I think as of tomorrow he'll be 5 weeks, so really not that long. We're just like kind of trying to figure out our days and like how it looks with 2, still getting out of the house for the toddler. That's a totally different situation, because when you first have 1, you can just like sit inside and you're like watching shows and like it's your first baby and it's such a shock. But I feel like this time around it's like the show must go on, and that toddler needs to get outside, and you know, your activities keep going and stuff like that. So I'm trying to figure out how to do both of that. You kind of just have to end up like lugging the newborn around, but also learning to like breastfeed on the go. Just like a little bit of a learning curve, but I'm definitely getting the hang of it. So this postpartum I feel like has been a lot easier in terms of like healing was really quick. I just feel like everything I already like knew so much from last time that it felt really more familiar this time. But I feel like generally it was like pretty similar for me. Like my first healing process wasn't too bad. Yeah, come up here, we'll go to the park, okay? Let's go get dressed.
No.
Yeah, we can't go outside unless we get dressed.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay, then you can stay home. Then lastly, just wanted to cover just kind of how I've been doing. Actually, like mentally and emotionally this postpartum, I feel way better. I feel like the first time around I was so anxious, like first time mom, and I didn't even realize now till looking back like how anxious you are just because everything's so new. You're just like so worried. So I've really enjoyed this second round because it's just so much more relaxed. I still am definitely like a little hype just because I feel just so sensitive, like just crying a lot, and when like the kids cry both at the same time, I get really overstimulated and like I just feel really sensitive. But as the weeks go on, I feel like a little bit more calm and low-key. So I think it's just like that hormone drop-off. Did you go up the stairs all by yourself? High five. Good job, Smoke. I'm so proud of you.
Bubbles. Bubbles.
Okay, let's do bubbles. So yeah, feeling pretty good. I've definitely just been, postpartum's just a hard time because you're like isolated, you're really underslept.
Bubbles.
So,
Bubbles.
anyways. You wanted to bring our bubbles to the park?
Park.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's go get dressed for the park.
Daddy.
I know, Daddy's outside. He's doing some housework. Let's go get dressed.
No.
No. Okay. Happy dance dance, happy dance dance. When we learn something new, we do the happy dance dance. Cute butter.
Shoes. Park.
Yeah, shoes for the park. Some new shoes. He's obsessed with sunscreen, don't ask, but we're all ready for the park. We're doing Zara overalls today with a Zara tank because it's 100 degrees out. So just like a little, it's almost like a little wife beater type tank. I got it in a 3-pack. And then Zara baseball cap, side of sunscreen. Okay, wow, we really shouldn't eat that. And then little Adidas. So, all right, let's put some of that on our face and then we'll be done with it. Okay. He's obsessed because it's like
done.
fruit flavor. It's like
No.
Sunbum Kids.
No.
Also, a new recent, I know we can't have any more sunscreen because Verna can't eat that, okay? He's mad at me. Is this Land's End tote, which I'm sure you guys have seen these all over the internet, but if you have kids, they are the best. We use this on our trip. They're like 50 bucks. I get size XL. This is like the navy blue color, and then I just got our last name engraved. So cute for summer though, like for the beach, for travel. We've already used it multiple times. It is incredible. And I think I'm gonna now get this for like all of my friends when they have babies because it's the perfect like family gift basically.
Yes.
Stairs. Let's go. Let's do it, cutie pie. Oh, so cute in your overalls. I love it. Cry. Yeah, baby cry. We're gonna nurse the baby, then mommy has to get dressed, and then we can go to the park. This is why this takes so long.
Bubbles. Bubbles.
Yeah, we're gonna do our bubbles at the park, okay? We just gotta wait for Crash to eat, and then mommy get dressed, and then we'll go. This one or maybe this one? Or turtles. The turtles. Cute.
Hey, silly, you smiling?
You ready?
Ready.
Okay.
We're ready.
Let's go get on our bike.
Oh yeah, baby. Going to the park. We're going to the park.
Well, this looks
Going to the park.
gorgeous. Gorgeous baby in a little turtle outfit. It's so cute. Oh, good burpees. Okay, let's go. Alrighty. Getting your bike. More baby. Yeah, you can hold it. Okay. What? Mom has to pee, but I just completely ignoring that need at the moment. Oh my goodness. Okay. Park, that's where we're going. That's right. Good job. More bacon. I think you ate all the bacon. I think it's all gone.
Want some water?
Okay. I know, I just need diapers for both of them. Okay, we're doing it, finally. Let's go, crew. Okay, on our way to the park.
Every time we pass the flowers, he goes, Flores, give me,
Flores,
have it.
Have
so
it,
we give him the
have
flower.
it. He loves it, and I'll bring one to mommy if he's with the nanny. It's very cute. So, 12 South has lots of new development happening. If you haven't been down here in a while in Nashville, we've got a La La Land coming. Look at this. Very exciting. And then there's Lululemon. There is a Crew Eyewear. And there is a Sun Life Organics. Very fun. They're still filling in all the spots, but lots to come check out if you're down here.
Does it say on?
And it says on. It's back there. I actually haven't even been yet. Okay, we made it to the park. We're doing some swings. And mom and dad are sweating. We got some coffee at Fast Times. And a little snack croissant for a smoke. And I've got Mr. Man and the Artie Pop. I just put some ice on his forehead, so that's not sweat, it's water, but I'm keeping an eye on him, trying to keep him cool in the shade. And I've not braved the park yet by myself, only with dad, so we'll see when I work up the courage to do that. Just with like a toddler that's on the run, it kind of scares me, but we'll get there eventually. All right, it's nap time. Smokey is down for a nap. He kind of had a meltdown on the way home from the park. I think he was really tired. We went a little too close to nap time, and it was so hot. I'm literally sweating, and we were all just like hot and bothered. So he went down for a nap as soon as we walked in the door, and Crash was already sleeping in the Artie Pop, so he's sleeping right now on the couch. So Hunter went to a workout, and I'm gonna have like a little computer time. I'm like, what do I want to do during nap today? I have to do some laundry. I haven't even, like, our bedroom is a wreck. I'm like, do I even like go up there and like clean it? Or do I take a little rest and like watch some TV? I don't really know what I'm gonna do. So I'm just taking a moment to myself to breathe. And I'm sure one of them, he should be up soon to eat, because he ate right before we went to the park, which was at like 11, and it's 2. 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, we're coming up on 3 hours, so he should be stirring any minute now. I'm gonna go throw in some laundry before the baby wakes up. I swear I can only manage like a certain amount of tasks right now. I think it's just like, I forget having a newborn. It's like learning a new skill set, but I just feel like I can't get as much done. And I'm just like tired, my brain's not working. I'm just like, I'm like an idiot. It feels like one at least. And I know I'm not, but I'm having like just a little bit of a hard time giving myself grace, because I just get impatient. I'm like, come on, we should have it together by now. Like, I like having control, and I feel like having a newborn really, or like another kid, really makes you learn to let go, because you just can't do it all. But I'm used to doing a lot, so that's good for me, but it's also a mental challenge, so I'm trying to honor that. But sometimes I feel like the way I built my life before is like doing a lot, and then to not be able to like meet those standards is like frustrating, you know? So anyways, I'm trying to just be chill about it and go with the flow, but I don't like it. And then I also just love, it's like I either want to be completely checked out and just like with my babies, like literally no agenda, nothing on a to-do list. Like I prefer that, but I feel like that's just not reality. Like life has to go on, and you have to like get shit done and like work and you know, live real life. But really, like in my heart of hearts, I would love to just be with them all day and just like cuddle and play and, you know, not worry about anything. But that's just like not the modern life that we live. So yeah, it's kind of like a hard in-between time. And I know that we've had like a month off, but I know that coming up here pretty soon, like the hardest part I feel like of having a baby is when you have to acclimate back into real life, and you have to like start the balance again. And I don't want to, like, I'm literally gonna cry when I'm gonna need help with Crash, which I probably am not going to get help with him until he's like probably closer to like 3-4 months, even though I'm like literally can't barely get any work done right now with him. But I just can't, like, I want to like have that time with him, and maybe I won't even be ready then. I don't know, I'm just gonna play it by ear. But I am just like so attached, and I just love him so much, so I'm not ready yet for that. And I remember when I first had Smoke and I had to like get back to work and we really needed help, I was like struggling. I cried. If you guys remember that vlog, it was so hard for me to like have our nanny start and like hand him over, and it still is. Like every day I leave and I'm like, oh my god. But such is life. So if you're a working mom, then you get it, you know. And then at the same time, I'm like freaking so tired. I don't even have time to like pee or like do my hair, but then I'm like, I don't want help and I want to be with them all the time. It's just like, that's being a mom, just like feeling all the things. You're like, I need a break, but I don't want to break. I love them so much, and I want to work, but maybe I shouldn't work. It's just like this push and pull all the time of like all these different emotions, and it is just like the worst. Ugh. I mean, it's the biggest blessing, but it's like a hard balance, you know? So anyways, make the bed, because we just was chaos this morning. I usually make the bed every morning, but I don't have time these days. Okay, I'm gonna put on a little bit of makeup because I don't know when I'll get another chance, and we're going over to a friend's house for dinner tonight with the kids. So once these babies wake up, and I know what's gonna happen, they're all gonna wake up at the same time and want to eat at the same time. It's probably just, you never know when you'll have another moment. So I'm gonna try to just do some light little getting ready. It's kind of all I do for makeup these days is like bronzer, blush, concealer. That's it. And then the past few weeks, finally got enough of a tan where I can wear my Dibs bronzer again. Oh my god, the Spice Chai. This is like my favorite bronzer of all time. I've used so much of it. It comes in like a dome, but oh, I love this stuff so much. It is the best bronzer. It like blends so easy. And it looks really natural, but this color specifically I just love. It makes me look so tan, and I'm finally like have enough color to wear it. Cute little bronzy light makeup. And the bed is made, laundry started, so that's a win for me. All right, so Smokey is still napping. I've got this one awake. I just nursed him for like a little bit, but he doesn't seem too hungry, so I'm just gonna kind of wait till he gets fussy to finish feeding him. The only thing that is really hard for me with breastfeeding is like it's very just like on demand, sort of like there's patterns, but it's not very exact. Sometimes I love that it's like intuitive, but sometimes it's hard for me because I'm like, I just want to know like when or how much he's getting or all that, and you just really don't know. So I feel it's like a little bit messy and just like all over the place, but such is life. Anyway, so we're just having a little snuggle session and you're starting to smile. Are you gonna giggle? He's just started to smile this past week and it's so cute. Are you smiling at your mama? Do you smell so good? You're my sweet boy. You're my sweet boy. I love you so much. Ooh, ooh, bobblehead, bobblehead. There we go. Cutie muffin. Oh, so cute. Honestly, like, it's funny because when I got pregnant with him, I thought that maybe it was going to be a girl. And after having a boy, I was like, oh, I would love to, like, you know, have one of each gender. But, like, now that it's a boy, I'm, like, so addicted to the boys. I'm like, I wouldn't be mad if I had a third boy or a fourth boy. Like, I love my boys. I just think they're so cute. And if I have a girl and it's in God's plan for us, then that'll be really amazing too. But I love these swooshy boys. They're so delicious, aren't they? Aren't you just a delicious boy? Yes, you are. Love them. Love them, love them. They're just so yummy if you're a boy mom. Oh, it's just so good. I love them so much. Connor just made us a little coffee. It's 5 p.m. but that's the vibe that we're on. Third coffee at 5 p.m. That is how underslept we are. We're getting ready to go to our friend's house for dinner. Smoke just got up from his nap. He's upstairs with Dad, and I think he's getting dressed, and then we're gonna head out. So it's gonna be so nice to have someone else cook for us. We have not cooked literally at all, you guys. We've been doing like factor meals, delivery. It's been really bad. So that's my goal for tomorrow, is to get groceries and try to make like maybe 2 meals this week. And honestly, just with kids, I feel like with how busy life gets, like you have to keep your cooking very simple, like a meat and a protein and a veggie, like very fast, very easy, straightforward, no time for fancy, really. And I remember it was really hard to cook at first when Smoke was born. Like, I couldn't figure it out. It's easier the older he gets, but now we are back in babyland, so you can't really put them down, or like you have to cook with the Artie Pop on, which is fine. It's just a new skill set, and I just forgot how much work it is. Like, I could see why like you wouldn't want to get out of this phase too far and then like go back into it, just because it's like, whoa, those first few years are kind of intense. We've got a little snoozing baby and we're getting ready for bed. It is much later and the babies did great. We're just wrapping up for the night. It's like 11. I fed him around, it's like 10 probably when we got home. Well, we got home at 9:15 and then we were hanging out, kind of fed him. We put on Love Island downstairs and now we're up here. So got a full night ahead of me of nursing. My basket next to my nightstand, all my breastfeeding stuff. I have this little night light, which I love for night feedings. It's great. I just pull it down, it comes on. I leave this on. It gives me just like enough. I want like to see his face so I can like help him watch and stuff, and see him when he's in the bassinet. I'll only like really sleep him in that Snuggle Me if he's in the bed with us. We're kind of in between. Like, we'll like co-sleep a little bit. Like if he is having a hard time and like won't sleep in his bassinet, sometimes I'm just like, come snuggle in bed with us, and he always loves that, obviously. But sometimes I'm like, oh my god, my neck, or like I just need like more space, so I'll like put him in the bassinet. If he's happy in there, I'll leave him in there. We don't have like a hard sleeping method, but so it's just kind of like whatever is working at the time. So that's that. No rules really. I'm realizing with the babies, like it's kind of hard to follow like a strict structure. You just do whatever works.
About going to bed early. Like we should probably be going to bed earlier.
I know, but like
I swear we were on a really good schedule before he was born, and then now that he's born, we're kind of, it's like the Wild West in here, you know?
it is the wild, exactly. That's a great way to put it.
It's different having like
You can't do that.
A second child like in the mix.
It's like truly divide and conquer.
Yeah, and I still feel like I am getting up.
Yeah, like
probably
you
getting up,
hear
like-
everything, and
I'm hearing everything, and I'm getting up every other night to like make bottles or like
I know.
take on some of the feedings when you're tired.
yeah, like sometimes I'm just like, oh my god, like please give him a bottle. I
But
just can't do it.
Julia's doing like 85% or more, somewhere around there. When with Smoke, it was like kind of 50-50.
Yeah, and you're probably parenting Smoke 85% right now.
Yeah.
Like I feel so bad.
No, it's fun though. Like we've gotten closer.
I know you guys.
We've gotten closer, but
Well, 'cause
some days
he's-
he's like, I want mommy. I don't want anything to do
I
with
know. Well, now you're his primary caretaker, basically, and so it's like he's kind of navigating like, oh, you know.
you. He doesn't get tired of me.
But yeah, but that's normal, I think.
It's more of like he is wishing he had more of you.
Yeah.
And then
he like acts out.
like mostly when like Julia's like breastfeeding during the day,
Mm,
and he sees it and he's like, no, I want to be like close to
close. I know.
you. And then in those moments he's like, I'm like, hey buddy, come here, and he's like, he doesn't want anything to do with me
I know.
because I think he knows like I'm
He's like, I don't
the
want
separator
that.
from like you. Basically.
Yeah, yeah.
And also because we're spending so much time together, like I'm the one doing everything with him. That also means like I'm the one like telling him no
I know.
to certain things, or
I know.
like taking things away, or if he's
Yeah.
not acting right, the one kind of like implementing discipline or like legal system in the house. I don't know.
I know.
I'm like the officer,
and you're the warden for
I know,
sure.
but it's not like, I don't know. He's a good kid, so it's not like he's like in trouble or anything.
No, I know.
It's just more of like, you gotta tell your kids no sometimes, you know.
I know. I'm bad at that, but
You gotta set them straight.
yeah.
It's more just out of their own protection and to teach them boundaries and to
Guide them.
give them guidelines, like help them out in life. Like sometimes no is what's best for them, you know.
I know.
So like I'm definitely the lead disciplinarian with Smoke, just because I'm like with him most between the
Totally.
two of us right now with Crash in the mix.
Right.
But that'll change a little over time as Crash like starts to get a little bit older.
Definitely.
You're just in like the thick of it right now.
I know. I think I'm just trying to like really get my footing with this breastfeeding. It's like definitely been better than with Smoke, but it is still really hard, and don't have it down like 100%, and I'm like hanging on so tightly I don't want to let it go. But
it's going well.
It is, yeah.
Don't.
No, it's
I
going
don't
really
want-
well. I have like all the pieces I need. I just like need to like solidify it, you know?
Yeah, but it's like it's smooth.
It's smooth, yeah. It's smooth.
But it needs some work in terms of making it the best experience for you.
I know.
Yeah, we're still figuring it out.
He's still young. Like I feel like breastfeeding, a lot of people say like give it to 2 to 3 months till it like really like takes off, and I
Yeah.
feel like we're
He's
like
6
1 month
weeks
in. I know.
Give yourself some grace.
I know.
You're doing awesome. And he's doing awesome.
I know.
He's a good baby.
He's such a good baby.
I wouldn't change it. It's been like I feel like I've bonded with Smoke so much. It's
I know.
been really cool.
It's been really, really cool
And
to see.
and he's also entering like a different stage. Like guys, he's getting like a little
Yeah.
bit harder.
Yeah.
And becoming a bigger challenge, and we can't tell if it's just like his age or the
No.
dynamic with Crash.
Yeah.
I'm sure
I
it's
think it's-
a little bit of both, maybe.
Yeah.
And also I noticed when he's like around other kids that like are misbehaving,
Yeah.
he like, you know, you're learning from your surroundings. You're learning like positive things, but you're also learning some like bad habits or like
Yeah.
negative things too. And then bringing those back in the house, it's like, you know, you kind of have to like train your kid out of it in a way. I don't know. It's
I think it's
interesting.
probably mostly the transition of like having another kid around, and I think he really likes Crash, but I think it's like more so like missing out on time with mom, and it's just a little bit, yeah.
But it only seems like he feels that way when you're actually in those moments where you're like breastfeeding or something. Outside of that, like he's not like,
Mommy.
yeah, he
Yeah.
only does that like is like calling for you when you're like dedicating your attention to Crash.
I know.
You know, so definitely a fight for attention.
For sure. Even my mom, when we were home, she was like, oh, I see the pattern. Like, when you're with the baby, that's when he, like, starts to do stuff. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, he's also just, he's learning.
I know. And he's doing pretty good. Like, I know.
He's the best kid ever, though. He's so good.
I love him.
He's so sweet.
So sweet. Okay, well, we're going to shut it down and see how tonight goes with baby Crash. He's usually up every 3 hours to eat, so.
Anyways, first vlog back. Wow.
I know.
It's been a minute.
I know.
I know we posted the birth vlogs like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, but we haven't like vlogged since we were at the hospital, which was 6 weeks ago.
No.
It's been our longest break yet.
It has, and Hunter and I, like, we've just been, like, heads down with 2 kids, and it just takes you a minute to, like, get used to the balance, but we're pretty much, like, fully occupied at all hours of the day, like, with 2 kids, like, one-on-one, and it's just hard to find time to, like, really get on your phone or
we took a little mini break trip to Florida for a few days.
Oh, that's great.
During, like, our nesting days with the newborn phase.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were obviously in San Francisco. You probably talked about that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we spent a week out there helping Julia's mom and with all like loose ends that she needs to like work on and going to the service, and it was special.
Yeah.
But with that, it's just like we're trying to focus on things that are important right now. Not that work isn't, but
it's just, we had a baby, so.
Life kind of happened, you know?
I know. Yeah.
But.
Okay, anyways.
Let's get to sleep.
Let's get to sleep.
I think I'm getting even more gray hair. I didn't even talk about that in the birth vlog, as you guys, I cut my hair. We never even said it. I think all of y'all knew from Instagram and stuff. But cut my hair, and guys, I am so gray.
Oh, it's cute though.
It's so gray it's just on the sides.
Do you think it's from stress, or do you think it's like genetic?
I mean, no one in my family went gray that early. Probably stress.
I'm gonna chill.
Stress is nothing. I don't get like anxious though. I'm just like I just carry a load all day in my head. But I think that's like modern day what you do.
I know.
I work on it though. That's why I go to yoga.
Yeah.
That's why I like have my morning workouts to myself. It's like my me time, and then I get to work. Night night.
You and I in a lane when you feel like it's your side and I'm too far away.